Right, now, should we take up from where we were last year?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Do you want to just say a few words about what you've actually done? You'll have to speak up a little, but not too much. Yeah.
Well, the last time we were talking was a year ago, and we were here when I just got the land, and it was all jungle, primary jungle with bamboos and everything, and a lot's been done since then, and as much as we've done most of the hard landscaping now, and the water's in and the electricity's in, and the temples, one of the small temples are built, the next temple's being built, toilets are in.
Yeah, I've just photographed them.
Yeah.
But just behind, where I've got all the filming, so behind the camera, we've got the temple and Jibukan. Is that Jibukanan?
No. Sujin-sak. Sujin-sak.
Ah, right.
She's a goddess of water. She's actually a kami-san, what the Japanese call a god.
Yeah.
And that's Kukai, who's the founder of my sect.
I see. So could you say the name again?
Kukai.
Kukai.
Yeah. Koboi Daishi.
And the name of the goddess again?
Sujin-sak.
Sujin-sak, and that's the goddess of water.
Yeah, Sujin-san.
Right.
She's the woman I saw about 8 years ago in the jungle. Nobody believed me. But there you go. She's the one I wrote about with and the watery tail.
Yeah, yeah. And what about the Kizamizu? That is the water. Is that right? Kizamizu?
Yeah. Mizu.
Yeah.
The Mizigyo. That's a bath, like a spa in England. So
yeah.
It's not hot, it's cold.
Right.
And it's used a lot for healing.
And your plans are to get the temple just behind here, the new one by the end of the month.
The new temple will be finished. It's called a Fudomyo Odo, and that's to the fire god in Japanese. And that's a very special building for doing goma, which is the fire ceremonies. That'll be finished by the end of the month, and I'll start painting it in September. Which particular type of research? So many. Which one? PhD?
Yeah, but let's before that just say how you're feeling, because how about the research? What are you feeling so far about that? Feeling too good, are you?
No. I'm a bit sick at the moment.
Yeah. What's that?
There's something wrong with the head of my pancreas, and it's causing a lot of pain. And I have an operation on the 20th. We shall see what we shall see. Yeah. A little bit worrying.
Well, the last time we were just below here with the house, which is now gone.
Yep.
And I have got these brilliant shots of you responding to me talking about Bernstein.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was lovely. That was one of my better moments.
Meaning it must have been truly dreadful for me then.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. No, but the research, I've spent the last 8 to 9 days, and quite a bit of that, talking around issues to do with the links between the spirituality and the curriculum of the healing and inquiring nurse. And I think that sense of inquiry you feel is very important now with the nursing.
Yeah.
I've visited the new department at Fukuoka and met quite a lot of your colleagues, and a session on action research last Thursday. And it's just, I think, trying to put something of the last year in context, because such a lot's been achieved since 12 months ago. And they're just speculating about what it is that we think that the research might develop over the next 12 months. Is that okay with you? Just to talk that through, yeah.
I think the healing curriculum getting into a university was a big step, and as much as it's the first time healing's been put into a university in Japan in the formal curriculum of nurse training.
About the education and the learning, when you said that it's a curriculum that's mainly focused on...
It's focused around types of learning, processes of learning, encouraging the students to engage with thinking skills, critical analysis skills, research skills, which will be good for any particular subject, not just healing. The fact that it's being done in the healing module is probably a plus for the healing side.
Right.
The healing, in fact, the first year is theory, healing theory, where they're encouraged to look at different cosmologies, for want of a better word, and question them, because the Japanese don't question. But not just question them from a non-critical point of view, but to question them with critical inquiry. So they're having to learn a lot of skills, which I think is all part of healing anyway.
Right. When you say about critical inquiry, have you got a sense about what's meant by that in terms of critical inquiry?
They've got to be able to get into the research process by including themselves in it, and also analyse it without being overcome by it. So they have to learn about objectivity, they have to learn about rigour, they have to learn about balancing things, and in their writing they have to learn about giving a clear, it can be still emotional, but it still has to be balanced type of process.
Well, can you just tell me through the curriculum itself, when we talked about, and I had a look at some of these modules, because it's a 60-hour course.
That's its first problem, it's only 60 hours. I mean, what can you do in 60 hours? Realistically, my students train for 1,700 hours. But within the confines of what we've got to work with what we have.
Yeah.
So within that 60 hours, there's 10 modules. Those 10 modules are broken up into heads of study, and those heads of study have got learning outcomes written on the lines of Bloom's taxonomy, so they're written with hierarchical outcomes, which is all educational speak. But alongside that, there's a lot of reflection that's needed. They have to keep a portfolio. They don't know about portfolios here. They have to do reflective journals. They don't know about reflective journals.
Is it easy to go through those 10 and not just the names of them, or however many you can remember of those 10 modules?
Well,
Can you